Hello，嗱，你今日咧睇段片叫做咩咧？叫做12 most undersized player 喺 NBA history 裏邊，OK？咁樣，咁我諗到有咩 undersized 咧 ？Nick Robinson，OK？OK？其實我都可以諗到好多，只不過我唔知佢點樣去點樣評論啦吓 OK？ 即刻嚟啊！
There have been some freaks of nature in the history of the NBA. Shaq, Johnson, LeBron James, Will Chamberlain. But not every player is as lucky with having the natural size of an NBA player. I think it's safe to say that the players that aren't as lucky have to work that much harder to get on the same level as the naturally gifted players. And when they perform just as good or even better, it makes it that much more impressive. So we're going to be looking at the 12 most undersized players in NBA history. And you'll see that being short isn't the only thing that can classify someone as an undersized player. So with that being said, let's get started with number 12. Wallace. Ben Wallace was one of the NBA's greatest centers and one of the best defenders of all time. All at only 6'9" tall.
好，繼續。
He made up for his lack of height with his strength and toughness. He was stronger than most centers in the NBA, so he wouldn't get back down easily, and Ben was an extremely smart player with great timing and positioning for rebounding and blocking shots. He was never given a chance to show what he could really do because he went drafted out of a Division II school.
Undrafted! Oh my god！ 佢冇俾人選秀嗰陣時係冇選到，直接撥佢入嚟。OK， 呢樣嘢我係知啊。OK。
Made it to the NBA and didn't truly show his potential until he was traded to the Detroit Pistons. While he was there, he developed and became a 4-time Defensive Player of the Year, a 5-time member of the All-Defensive First Team, and
4-time Defensive Player of the Year. 哇，真係好恐怖喎！
and a leader in blocked shots. Ben Wallace never averaged double digits in points because his height affected his scoring, but it didn't at all.
佢個防守能力係強好多。
3.5 blocks one season and 15 rebounds a game in another.
OK。
Can you just imagine if Ben
如果你唔熟悉佢，我見你一定認識啊。
close to as dominant as Shaq. Number 11, Muggsy Bogues.
佢話咩啊？聽唔到。
15 rebounds a game in another. Can you just imagine if Ben was a little bit taller? He'd probably be close to as dominant as Shaq.
係啊，可能絕對係，絕對係。
Standing at 5'3"
tall. 5'3", what the fuck? 5'3"?
Bogues is the shortest player to ever play in the NBA, which makes him the most undersized player in history. Bogues had a 44-inch vertical, and the only reason he couldn't dunk a basketball was because his hands were too small to hold the ball to dunk it one-handed. But not only could he jump high, he was one of the fastest players on the court at all times. He used his height to his advantage, helping him run past players, sneak in for the steal, and fly down.
冇一個矮到咁嘅人可以咁樣打 NBA，OK？ 我無言啊。 佢矮過我。
Fast break. And it's not like Muggsy was the shortest player ever and only played a couple of games in the NBA. He was in the NBA for 15 seasons. He averaged 7 points and 7 assists a game. He was a part of one of the more popular teams in NBA history.
Oh my god!
Consisted of himself, Alonzo Moore. Nothing is confirmed to this rumor, but it was said that Muggsy did dunk one time in a pregame practice. Number 10, Spud Webb. The 5'6", 133-pound point guard out of Dallas, Texas. In 7th grade,
佢曾經贏過入樽 contact。OK。
Told he was too small to play basketball. And in 8th grade, he got his chance when 2 players didn't complete their physical in time for the first game. So in that first game, Spud scored 20 points. And he could dunk by the time he was 5'3". Later on, when Spud Webb played varsity, he averaged 26 points a game. He played for a small school and led them to a junior college national title. In college, he had a 42-inch vertical, so a lot of people thought he'd play for the Harlem Globetrotters because he'd be an entertaining player to watch. But instead, back when the NBA draft had 7 rounds, Spud was picked in the 4th round with the 87th overall pick in the draft. And just like Muggsy Bogues, Spud Webb used his quickness and his vertical to his advantage. He averaged 16 points and 7 assists a game one season, and 9 points and 5 assists for his career. He exceeded all expectations in his career by proving everyone wrong and making the most out of his career as a basketball player. Oh my god! 呢個入樽話俾你聽真係fucking amazing. With his biggest accomplishment being beating Dominique Wilkins in the 1986 dunk contest, becoming the shortest person to ever win it. Number 9, Dennis Rodman.
Dennis
Rodman
Rodman.
was a 6'7", 220-pound power forward. That's a little undersized, but not too bad. But the fact that he was that tall and he was the greatest rebounder of all time makes him undersized. And I think it has something to do with him growing almost a foot taller after high school. Because as a short kid all of his life, he probably had to learn how to rebound extremely good to have any chance at getting the ball. And then when he grew up to become a 6'7" guy with extremely good rebounding skills, it made him dominant. So this led to him leading the NBA in rebounds for 7 years in a row with an average of 16 a game through that span. This put him as an important piece of Michael Jordan's Bulls teams and led to him having some of the most insanely strange and unique stat lines in NBA history, recording 26 rebounds and 0 points in one game. Number 8, Charles Barkley. It's a little weird to say that Barkley is undersized because what he lacks in height, he makes up for in width.
Wait till you see the...
What?
No.
What the? What?
But Charles Barkley was one of the best power forwards to ever play the game, standing at only 6'6" tall, with some reports saying he was only 6'4". Early on in Barkley's junior year of high school, he was 5'10", 220 pounds, and came off the bench for his varsity team.
Whoa!
That year, he grew to be 6'4".
What the hell? 你摸啱啱
saying he was
光
only
穗
6'4".
籃框
Early on in Barkley's junior year of
嗱，
high
所以
school,
話點
he was
解
5'.
咧？光穗籃框咧，其實以前好正常，有一個好多人都唔知，我好驚訝。
220 pounds and came off the bench for his varsity team. But that year he grew to be 6'4" tall and then averaged 19 points and 18 rebounds a game as a starter. He had the attention of no college scouts until he played against Alabama's most recruited player at the time, Bobby Lee Hurd, 26 points on him. A coach at Auburn said that day he saw a fat guy who could play like the wind. Charles struggled with his weight throughout his career, but as an undersized 6'6" power forward, I think his situation was similar to Rodman's, that he learned how to play as a small kid, so when he suddenly got taller, it was easier for him to rebound and play with the people around his size. Barkley won MVP, was an 11-time All-Star, a member of the Dream Team, and averaged 22 points and 11 rebounds a game for his career.
Barkley 絕對係一
Number
個
7,
good player。
Manute Bol. I know, you're probably waiting for me to say I'm just kidding, but no, the tallest NBA player of all time is on this list. He might be 7'7" tall, but look at him. He only weighs
What the fuck? Manute Bol?
200 pounds. Which
Two?
makes him
Oh my god! 200 pound. 200磅，一個咁高嘅人得個200磅，真係離曬譜話俾你聽。
Compare that to Shaq, who weighed over 300 pounds for his career, or to Howard, who weighs 265, or to even Russell Westbrook, that weighs the same as Manute at 200. Manute Bol wasn't a great player. Since he weighed so much less than the other centers and power forwards, he could barely ever score. As a center, he couldn't back his way down to the basket or establish position. But what he couldn't do on the offensive end, he definitely made up for on the defensive end. He was an insane blocker and one of the best the league has ever seen. He played 10 years in the NBA, averaged 2 points a game for his career, but 5 blocks a game one season, and 3.3 blocks for his entire career, which gave him the second highest career average. Number 6, Kevin Durant. Following the same guidelines that were used for Manute, Kevin Durant is a 6'11" small forward, so he's nowhere near undersized in terms of height, and even in terms of weight, he's not as undersized as I thought. Comment in the comments right now what you say Kevin Durant weighs. Go ahead, I'll wait.
What the fuck?
Okay, well, he weighs 240 pounds. If you got that right, you either cheated and looked it up, you know way too much about Kevin Durant, or you just had a good guess.
Huh?
But 240 pounds is the same as Carmelo Anthony, and he only weighs 10 pounds less than LeBron James and Anthony Davis. Looking at Durant, I was thinking he was at least the same as Manute at 200 and maybe 210. But anyways, back to the point, he's not undersized in height and barely in weight, but the man needs to hit the gym. He famously, or infamously, was the only one at the NBA Draft Combine that couldn't bench 185 pounds. And he had the 3rd worst vertical leap and the 4th worst sprint time. Not much has changed since then. He's put on a little size since his rookie season, but not too much. But hey, who needs to work out when you're one of the best in the league already? Number 5, Earl Boykins.
What the
Earl
fuck
was
is...
never a star player or a dunk contest champion, but the man stood at 5'5" tall, was only 135 pounds. He played within a span of 14 years in the NBA.
135磅玩嘢。
His career started off slow, getting undrafted and then only signing 10-day contracts for the early years, but finally spent most of his career with the Nuggets. He He only started 34 out of 650.
呢個係 NBA 第二
but
矮
he
嘅
did
球。
have a couple of seasons averaging about 14 points a game. Just like most of the other small players, he used his quickness to get by, but he didn't have the most impressive vertical. Instead, the rumor was that Earl Boykins could bench press 315 pounds, which is almost like 3 times his body weight. I mean, I'll have to see that to believe it. But a lot of the rumors like that turn out to be true. It's crazy how all the people like Anthony Bennett and Kwame Brown with the perfect sized bodies for the NBA that couldn't make it. And then there's players like Earl Boykins who casually have a 12-year career. Number 4, Larry Johnson. Standing as a 6'6" power forward, Larry Johnson was a star in college, winning the National Junior College Athletic Association Division I Player of the Year award in his freshman and sophomore seasons.
Larry Johnson undersized?
Where he led his team to the NCAA championship, and in his next season finished with a 27-0 record before being named the Naismith Player of the Year and given the Wooden
great
Award.
play.
Since then, Larry's been one of the more underrated players in NBA history, but I think that has to do with the fact that he really only had about 5 good seasons in the NBA before he got traded from the Hornets to the Knicks. On the Hornets, he played with Muggsy Bogues from earlier, and not only did they have 2 undersized players, but they also had Alonzo Mourning, who was a 6'9" center that could have, but didn't make this list. But yeah, Larry was a part of the popular Charlotte Hornets in the 90s and helped them in the playoffs and averaged 16 points a game for his career. But after having problems with Alonzo Mourning, both players were traded from the Hornets, and that broke up their team. After joining the Knicks, Larry was never really the same player, but for being a 6'6" power forward, he definitely made the most out of his basketball career, especially early on. Number 3. Nate Robinson and Isaiah Thomas. I put both in number 3 because even though they're completely different players, they're the same height. Starting first with Nate. He stands at 5'9" tall and has done some incredible things as one of the most undersized players the NBA has seen. Nate makes up for being small by being extremely athletic with a 43-inch vertical that helped him dunk for the first time at 13 years old, block people Yao Ming and LeBron, and win the dunk contest 3 times, dunking over Dwight Howard.
Oh my God.
He was a bench player for pretty much his entire career, and it was a spot he played great in. He averaged 17 points a game one season and 11 a game for his career. Nate's always been a small player, and it never really affected him in terms of on the court because he was so quick and he could jump so high. And as for Isaiah Thomas, it's weird to watch him play because he's only 5'9" and he's quick, but he doesn't really use any insane athleticism or high jumping in his game. He plays just like a normal point guard, which makes watching him even more insane. He averaged almost 29 points a game last year, and he's been getting better every year, so he'll have some rust on him when he returns from his injury, but who knows how good he'll be after that. He's a great shooter and an extremely smart and crafty player with the ball, which helps you forget how tall he really is. Isaiah Thomas is one of those players that makes you wonder how good he'd really be if he was just a few inches taller. Number 2, Wes Unseld. I can't say too much about a player that played in the 60s and 70s.
Oh my goodness, Wes Unseld 好矮。
But what I can look at is his stats and his achievements throughout his time in the NBA. He was a 6'7" center who was a rebounding leader, MVP, NBA champion, Finals MVP, and shorter than most other centers in NBA history. He competed with other centers like Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Bill Walton, Wilt Chamberlain, and Moses Malone. West was a monster for his size. He averaged 18 rebounds and 13 points a game in his rookie season, and 10 points and 14 rebounds a game for his whole career. In a 1970 playoff series against the Knicks, who had Hall of Famers Dave DeBusschere and Willis Reed, West averaged 10 points and 24 rebounds a game.
24 rebound! Oh my god！ 呢個係絕對係張伯倫同埋 Bill Russell 嘅能力。
Rebounds so well due to his brute strength, similar to Ben Wallace. And in his career, he would lead his team to 4 NBA Finals and win one of them. As an undersized center, he clearly dominated a lot more than he should have.
Oh my god! Number one， 邊個 number one？ 你估下？Allen Iverson？ 嚇 ？Oh my god！ 估中咗 ！Oh my god！
Allen Iverson was either an undersized shooting guard or an average-sized point guard. But since Iverson played shooting guard for the majority of his career,
大家都知 Iverson
led the league in steals for 3 seasons, and was an 11-time include this list of the 12 most.
好，咁你覺得 number one 係 Iverson， 你點睇啦？嗱，我喺呢段片度學到嘢 ，OK。咁你覺得點咧？呢個段片咧教訓你一樣嘢就係。矮唔緊要，只要努力打波，你終會入到 NBA 嘅，OK？咁中意就俾個 like 啦，下條片再見，拜拜。